everyone has something that's important to them. It could be a blue fuzzy baba you've had since you were 4. It could be the pretzels you bring every day to lunch. Either way, it has value to you, and a life without it seems impossible. In One Sunny Day in April by Deborah Gattey. There I was, curled up in a ball on my bathroom floor, watching the second hand of the clock tick by. 3 minutes yet? Like heck. Felt more like 3 years if you ask me. Oh, and if you've been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. By the way, what kind of crummy joke is it to have to pee on a stick to find out if you're pregnant? Boy, son of a gun thought that one up. And suddenly, the time's up. Moment of truth. 17 years old and praying to God that there are not 2 lines on that stick. Please, please do not let there be 2 lines on that stick. You know what they tell you when you're pregnant. Well, what my mother told me at least was that when I held my baby in my arms for the first time, I'd understand the meaning of love. She was right. You can't have a 2-year-old in the room and not be completely awestruck. Have you ever looked into the eyes of a 2-year-old? I mean, really, sincerely looked. They're full of amazement and wonder, questioning, searching, and wondering about the new world they're seeing for the first time. It's a whole new perspective. I used to get down on my knees and follow Sarah throughout the house. You know, try to see what her life is like. And let me tell you, being little sucks. You can't do anything for yourself. You can't pour your own glass of milk, wash your hands. You can't even go to the bathroom by yourself. You have to have everyone tend to your constant need. I remember what she could do, though. She loved playing with Lincoln Logs. Every day at preschool, she would play with Lincoln Logs. You know, the little brown stick things you're supposed to be able to make, like, houses and barns and stables out of? She loved those. Every day she would ask me, Mom, can we get Lincoln Logs? Not today, honey. Maybe later, when I have the time for it. But really, I was thinking, why buy something that I don't even have the money for? Especially when she can just go to school and play with it every single day. It seemed useless to me. Well, that was until the incident, you see. One day, I came home from work. My mom was babysitting her, and she opens the door and says, "You've got to come see this." I ran inside. I thought something had happened to her. I don't know what I would do if something happened to her, so I came in begging that my little girl was okay. And she was all right. You see, she built a Lincoln Log cabin out of my tampons. Needless to say, I bought her the Lincoln Logs. Her next few years were my favorite. She learned how to tie her shoelaces. She joined gymnastics, learned how to do a cartwheel. 5-year-olds are my favorite. They still respect you as a leader, look up to you as an infallible leader, and love you as a mother. Just about a year later, I came home one day. And I started packing her lunch, putting her favorite foods inside her Winnie the Pooh lunchbox. She was outside playing with some friends, and then I got this anonymous phone call. She's gone. You didn't see that coming, did you? Well, imagine my surprise. You'd think there'd be some kind of warning. In the movies, there's always some kind of sinister music that leads up to an infallible doom, but it's not like that. Just a phone call, and she's gone. She was skipping rocks with some friends, and she fell into the river, and gone. The river leads into the ocean about a mile downstream, and they couldn't find her body to have a funeral. That's the worst part. I'll I'll never even be able to hold her hand again. It's a little bit harder to believe in God now. See, I was hospitalized 3 times for anxiety, depression, lack of sleep. I had to have a 5149, and everyone was trying to talk to me. I stayed inside for 3 months straight, barely slept or eat because I didn't know what to do without her. Everything I did was for her. And everyone was trying to talk to me, making me feel better. But truth be told, I just wanted to be left alone. Just leave me alone.